Hello and welcome to Sunken Island Adventure by In Haze. So we're on the third attempt for recording. This is an adventure map made by In Haze. It began as a just survival custom map challenge, but over the years was evolved into the complete adventure map challenge. Grabbing the sponge because it's not a block you can get outside of the creative mode. If we come on and swim over here, we can see the island. It's a pretty sizable map, and there's a lot to do and discover. There is a texture pack you're supposed to use, but I cannot figure out how to get it to work because after years, have finally switched to an external launcher for easier management of modded instances, and I can't figure out how to put MC Patcher on it. Anyways, welcome to the Sunken Island created by In Haze. Apologize in advance for the terrible cheesy story. Seriously, you have been warned. It's been 2 months since you first awoke on the wreck. You can't remember how you got here, or where here is. Not only that, but it appears the island is slowly sinking. Unsure of what to do, you begin studying the local ruins. Then, 2 weeks ago, you began having some dreams. In the dreams, you would see the island as it once was, an ancient civilization with advanced technology, able to harness and control the energy of the island's core. The dreams kept recurring, but only ever left you wondering. That was up until yesterday. This dream played out like a timeline of the island. It showed the natives first settling here long ago. Shortly after, they were able to discover the island's power. They built a device to capture it, and all was well. That's when the creatures started to appear. They quickly rose in numbers and were a growing threat. A great war broke out, and the natives were soon gone. The creatures shattered the device's core and hid the pieces. The dreams are all gone now. You know what you must do. I am collecting those pieces and putting them back together. Portal blocks are used for the main storyline device. Most of the portals are found in the mountain. There are no portals in the small side tunnels. Lapis lazuli blocks will often appear near portals. There are a total of 22 story pieces and 50 chests. Check In Hazed out on YouTube. Be nice to the sheep. Don't use items from here or main ruin area. Do not create new entrances to cave areas. No cheats, mod hacks, or inventory editors. Play on normal or harder difficulty. Side challenge, ride a boat to the edge of the world and return. Fully explore all the cave systems. Create a large boat outside the sunken area. Obtain a full set of diamond armor and tools. Destroy all spawners you come across. Activate and clear through the main ruin. And collect the 20 lost pieces of the device. That sounds like plenty of stuff to do for a couple of episodes. This will help. It's a fish, some armor, coal, water bucket, and string. Due to I have attempted this playthrough twice already, now we're on try number 3. I do know where some loot stuff and points of interest are, as well as where I plan to build, but I don't know anything significant. Let's get things going. Oh, there's a spawner there. That one I didn't know about. I don't have a sword. No! Not cave spiders, come on. I have to wait for the poison to go away because it knocks me out of bed. That is the worst thing. Because now I can turn the spawner off and not have to deal with it again. We're gonna leave it intact. I can hear a lot of stuff. We're gonna leave it intact because I can turn it into a farm later. The pig isn't kosher. It's food. That's a creeper. Dead and gone. Dead and gone. We stay strapped. These have arrows in them, which will be relevant when I make a bow. And then the objective from here is to survive, I guess, so that is what we shall do. If you, like me, can hear monsters from inside of the mountain, that's a surprise tool that'll help us later. We're not going near that for a while. It's over here. Alright. I want to get house going. A permanent space for my bed. All that good stuff. Alright. We're doing awesome. You're doing awesome. Well, this is cute. I didn't see this last time. Oh, and there's a dispenser. The dispensers are good because they give me arrows and coal. But the arrows I can use as weapons. This map is made for 1.2.5 Java release, not alpha or beta, so we don't have the machine gun arrows, but we will have a ranged weapon. It's important to look at the positive aspects of things. For instance, I'm going to have a lovely seaside house with an ocean view, and I think that it's just awesome that I'm going to have that. I need to cut away some cobblestone here, both so... both so I have room for my house, and so I have cobblestone with which to build it. I'm almost tempted to do a houseboat. I'm a little more than almost tempted to do a houseboat. We're gonna do... I would do kind of a barge, but I prefer dinghy-style houseboats. And it's not gonna be big. That's just... I don't have the wood for that. I don't have the wood for a houseboat, honestly. I'm gonna have to go mine a lot more to get enough wood for the houseboat. We're doing good. This'll look fine. I won't run out of wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. No one will be laughing when, in another 15 years of playing Minecraft, I can finally build stuff without misplacing blocks. You'll all see. The last 2 times I tried recording, I don't remember what I was talking about. So, I don't remember what the commentary was supposed to be about. I can tell you guys that I started college again after 4 years. Feeling pretty proud of that one. Time will tell if I can actually, like, pull a degree out of it, but I'm trying. That's not nothing. That's worth quite a bit, actually. The house isn't going to be very big, but I don't think it has to be. And the underside of the boat is going to be primarily storage. Alright, let's see if these sponges have their capability. I'm gonna have to fill it in and mine it out. Dude, that's so not cool. Excuse to use up the wooden pickaxe, I guess. Alright, sleep, I sleep, nope. I have a couple of plans for how I want to do deck of the boat. And then under here can be primarily storage. And then on the land, I'll try and find a good spot to throw down some crops. I'm really not sure how much I want to go about terraforming this, because part of the intent is it is a custom map survival. So The point of this is you survive on the island as it is. And so I think a really fun challenge might be to avoid terraforming as much as I possibly can. I was talking about college and then I stopped. I'm gonna start again. I'm taking just a painting class. Art and painting are pretty easy for me. Well, it might be clear because I'm going to attempt to draw or minimate custom thumbnails for every episode. Jury's still out on whether or not I'll be successful, but I will make an attempt. And so I figured a good icebreaker for back to college would probably be something I'm really good at and really familiar with. So, painting. This particular professor uses acrylic paints, which is a change from... I want to use stairs for this. A change from previous professors using... Okay, hold on. Oil paints. But I imagine the change is in part inspired by how stupidly toxic oil paints are. If you've never painted with oil paint, the solvent you have to use in a well-ventilated room or it can kill you / give you super cancer. The paints themselves have a history of giving people lung disease and super cancer. Though there is also a history of eating them, so I guess if you had a hankering for cadmium yellow, I'm real sorry, bud. Let's see, what else about oil paints can kill you? Everything is metal knives. You scrape the palette with a knife. It takes a lot of brain power for me to do this type of thing, where I build and talk at the same time. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Let's see. Solvents are toxic, paints are toxic, knives to clean your palette. Well, I suppose I could go into more detail about how the solvents are toxic. They dissolve the oil in the paint, or no, yeah, the oil in the paint, but I was supposed to save those, damn. Darn it. And so you just get the pigment left, and you can manipulate it to your desire. And they do this in different ways. The two paints, or solvents that I use, are liquin and turpentine. Turpentine is a known carcinogen. It's one of the ones that gives people super cancer. Liquin is a little bit cleaner, but let's be clear, a little bit is still like well-ventilated room, and make sure someone knows you're oil painting and for about how long you intend to be oil painting, because the fumes can kill you. You can gas yourself out with fumes. Which is also true of terpenoid, an older solvent. The music is really loud. I'm trying to talk music. Is that... Yeah, that's a little better. So the solvent, super toxic. I think I only need the one letter here. But it looks better with the two. Alright. Oh, you can't place it on the back of... Alright. I will make a fence gate, I guess, after I use my birch slabs to make a floor. I have a bottle of something called solvent-free thinner, and I don't actually know what it is. Well, I guess I won't have birch planks. I will have wooden planks. There's so many quality of life updates that you forget don't exist when you're playing an old version. Okay, so the entrance is there. I want to be able to walk a full circle around the house. So that'll put me to at least there. We don't have turnable logs yet, so that'll, right, these are made of stone. Minecraft is a game. We don't have rotatable logs yet, that came later, which is going to make making the house a little easier due to I won't have to try and orient the logs correctly. Anyways, I paint with cancer chemicals basically. Except cadmium yellow used to be a treatment for depression. Vincent van Gogh tried eating it. Didn't work, but there was an attempt. Anyways, I got my first assignment. I had to order acrylic paint because I have oils, and then these really tiny, honestly, kind of bad acrylic paint kit. The colors are lovely, and the paint is better than any previous acrylic paint I used, due to I use craft acrylic to paint miniatures, and then also to paint pictures, which is not recommended. So when I got the kit, it was like, these are the best paints I've ever used in my life. But I'm told, and I can see by my professor's paintings, that there's a world of better paint out there. You can do a lot with it. The thing is, it's due in about 3 weeks because it's a big painting. I don't get my paint for another full week. In the business, we call this not good. Half of the time I have to paint this thing, I will be spending waiting for the paint. So I'm gonna have to start with my worst paint, just so that I have some work done on it before my paint arrives and everything goes awful. I need to put my bed down. Can I put it down on the slabs? No. It'll go here. There we go. I can start it with the background mostly. There's always that kind of moment of frustration where it's like, well, I have the nice paint. I have it purchased, but I don't have the ability to use it. So I guess I will be waiting. I think I've already screwed this up. Until it ships, which it's already delayed. Time that I don't really have, I guess. So I'm just gonna start doing the background and less important details with the old paint, and then wait for my new paint to come in. And if it doesn't get here by next week, I'll cry. I'll buy the extra eye drops I need to be able to produce that many tears. Looking at this map, you can tell it's made to be used with a texture pack. I think those are supposed to be coconuts. But because I wasn't able to get the pack working the way it's supposed to. I mean, if I really wanted to go in and wrangle it into a new pack format, I could. But the thing is, I already spent like 30 minutes trying to get it to work. And my kind of rule for things I enjoy is if I enjoy it, if I'm having a good time, I'll spend as much time as I want to on it. But if it's hitting a point where it's no longer enjoyable, I give myself 30 minutes to finish. And then if it's not done, it's not done. Ow. Spooky dookie. Alright, Dude, are there glass panes in this version? I kind of hope so, but also I'm not gonna be heartbroken if the answer is no. Sometimes there's just no glass panes. The house is looking nice so far. See, that's pretty nifty. I'm gonna go upstairs. But I don't want there to be staircase because that'll take up a lot of space. Set the bed there, and I'll have chests on either side. Alrighty. Start making furnaces and cooking some of my stuff. Alright, there's one seed. I have a star. Oh. Is there anything back here, or is this just an entrance into... I'm not prepared to go caving at the moment, but it's nice to know that that's there. It's got something shooting out the middle. Is there... There's something down there. I am so not in a spot where I can go exploring. Okay, yeah, that's gonna have spawns. Nice to know it's here, though. Can I get another root seeds? So I'm starting with like 3 of them. There we go. Sorry, friend. Give me that sweet, sweet meat. I will be able to... I'm gonna save a cow so I can make milk and use it for cake. I want enough meat for a full... Okay, here's crops and a bed, and this is gonna be another entrance in it. Yeah. Ow! Oh, I am out of sprint. Not good, not good. This isn't ideal. I'm not having the greatest moment. Okay, I think my second layer, you can only sleep at night, is going to be made of dirt so that I can plant stuff on it. Alright. Do trapdoors exist? Alright, I need to make a till, a hoe. And I'm gonna have to start planting on the ground because I realize I'm not gonna be able to have water. That's alright. You don't need to have water. Not when your farm isn't on the, boat. And then we'll clear these. And this will do nicely for an area to farm. Okay, yeah, I have an open inventory space for the rows. And then I can use my bones and make more seeds. 7 seeds, living the dream. These water saturate in a 4x4 square. So I don't really have to worry much about like any of that not sopping. It'll soak up water and it'll become good farmland. I'm gonna use some of this wood to make a chest. I need item storage. And then we'll make the second floor, and next time the mission will be get some glass to use. Alright. Let's put all of my natural stuff and food stuff in here. And all of my mob stuff and valuables that I'm gonna need in here. Alright. And I still have 8 wood with which to start the second floor. That's not a pickaxe. I forgot about that. Everything is so complicated all of the time. Let's get a roof on this at least. And then I can mine wood from so that I am able to finish the walls of the second floor. Yes, this will look so nice. I would like one more birch tree. Do I get birch saplings? I haven't seen a single birch sapling, and I know I don't have any. Are those... They gotta exist. Yes, okay. Oh, melon. I can grow this now, too. Make sure I don't screw it up like I did last time. And then I'll collect this, and this should be enough wood to finish the house. And then I'll probably do a simple slab roof. Yes, this is perfect. Build it up. It's not enough wood. I'm a fool. I have been played. I have been scammed. I am going to ask for my money back. Will not be buying oak brand logs again. I have been cheated. I have suffered immense personal and monetary damage. I will see you in court. I'm going to sue for all you're worth. And then at the end, I'm going to explode into a burst of confetti and leave all of the money to my 3 cats. Alright, I'm normal again. It's fun being dramatic sometimes. Alright, let's finish this house. Alright, and then I just have to build enough slabs for the roof, which will be easy. Early to bed and early to rise. Make sure the monsters can't spawn at night. I need to make cobblestone slabs. I don't think this is going to be enough cobblestone slabs. And then I need dirt. Where did I put my shovel? He gave me a shovel, Mr. Inhays. He is not a gender-neutral pronoun. I've been learning Spanish where he is the gender-neutral pronoun. And I forget that doesn't translate to English. And I don't know Inhays' pronouns. So I have to use the English non-gendered pronoun and not the direct translation of the Spanish non-gendered pronoun. Well, I say non-gendered. Grammatical gender doesn't work the same way human gender does. It's quite interesting. Because I see a lot of this or that language isn't gender inclusive. And each time I see it, it's a total misunderstanding. Topside slabs don't exist. Each time I see that discourse, it's a total misunderstanding of how grammatical gender works. Grammatical gender doesn't mean a word is a boy word or a girl word. in the same way that it does for a person. Grammatical gender just means that the suffix ending of that word and the way it is conjugated is the same way that you conjugate the word for man and the word for boy, usually, in Romance languages at least. And that feminine words end in the same letter and are conjugated the same way as the word for woman and girl, usually. So for, like, I think the direct translation of non-binary into Spanish, it's an adjective. Like, there are a few English examples where a direct translation, you would need a neutral ending that doesn't, like, exist in... Or are you kidding me? You're being transphobic. I'm trying to explain Romance languages and gender. You can't translate their non-binary directly, same grammar, into Spanish, Portuguese, French, the same way you can into, like, German, etc. You would translate it as name is a non-binary person, which would be nombre una persona non binaria. But people see that and go, it's a feminine ending, it's a girl non-binary, and that isn't real, that doesn't exist. Which is a complete misunderstanding of how grammatical gender works. It doesn't end in A because you're a girl non-binary. It ends in A because the noun persona ends in an A and is conjugated with the same letters in the same way that the word woman is by total happenstance in Spanish. Like la mujer, la persona, same conjugation is what feminine means there. Versus name is a non-binary human. Nombre es un humano non-binario. It's masculine because the word human in Spanish is masculine. Not because the non-binary person is masculine. So it's always a little funny and a little sad to me when people are super insistent that this or that language is secretly super transphobic. Mostly sad because it usually means they're not willing to learn about how grammatical gender actually works. Which means they continue to believe that it's inherently, like, exclusive, and that's just not the case at all. The case is you're not translating, you're having a machine translate for you, and it's translating in a way that doesn't quite make sense to you. English, we like to nounify adjectives and adjectify nouns. A fun feature of our... My pickaxe! I'm blaming you for that. Oh, there's two of them now. You don't nounify and turn nouns into adjectives the same way you do in English. In Spanish, you don't do that. Keep in mind, I've only been learning for a year, so if I'm saying something incredibly stupid, it's because I took Spanish 1. And I can speak with friends and have learned a lot of queer vocab because my friends are queer. But there's a lot. I'm not fluent. I'm conversational. There is a massive difference. we go. And then I have 2 torches left to put on the outside. Alright, let me put my cobblestone and slime balls away. And we can go ahead and take a quick screenshot. Thank y'all for watching. If you're part of the morning crew, I hope you have a great day. If you're part of the evening crew, I hope your day has been great. And if you're part of the afternoon crew, well, I hope your day is going alright. I've been Ruby Robotic, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.